Hello everyone, today let's look at mensuration of pyramids, cones and spheres, and this is from Secondary 2 Mathematics. Okay, what are the learning objectives for this chapter? First, you need to sketch pyramids, cones and spheres. Next, you need to use nets to visualize the surface areas of those three, calculate the surface area, calculate the volume, visualize and make connections between the volumes of the pyramid and cones and the volumes of pyramid and cone and the related prism cylinder, and lastly to understand the formula for the volume and surface area of the related cylinder. Okay, so what are the definitions of pyramids, cones and spheres? So a pyramid is a three-dimensional object where the base is a polygon and the lateral surfaces, or we can say the sides, are triangles which meet at the vertex. So the following are right pyramids because their vertex is directly above the center of their base. So this is a square pyramid, this is a triangular pyramid, a pentagonal pyramid, a hexagonal pyramid, and below are the prisms. Okay, rectangular prism, triangular prism, pentagonal prism, and hexagonal prism. So differences between the pyramids and prisms are: pyramid has one polygonal base, while a prism has two polygonal bases, and a pyramid has triangular side surfaces, while a prism has a rectangular side surfaces. So prisms are also solids with flat surfaces, or you can call them as planes. So a cylinder is not a prism because it has a curved surface. So this is a cylinder with a d diameter and h height. Okay, a cone is a three-dimensional object with a circular flat base joined to a curved side that meet at the vertex. So this is a right circular cone because the vertex is directly above the center of its base. So this is the vertex and this is a directly right above the center of the base, which forms the height and the radius r. Okay, a sphere is a three-dimensional object where all points on its surface are the same distance from the center of the sphere. So other properties of a sphere is that it is perfectly symmetrical and there are no edges of vertex. So this is an example of a sphere. Okay, nets. Two-dimensional nets are used to make three-dimensional objects. So this is a net of a pyramid, the net of a cone, prism, and cylinder. Okay, let's look at practice 1. Okay, part A, you need to complete the table. Part B, you have to find an expression for the number of faces, edges, and vertices. Part C, suppose there is a prism with an octagonal base, that means you have 8 sides. Find the number of faces, edges, and vertices of the prism. So you need to use the Euler's formula, which is used to determine the number of edges. So for example, Euler's formula is E equals to F plus V minus 2. E is the number of edges, F is the number of faces, and V is the number of vertices. So you need to fill out this table for part A. Okay, so this should be 5, 6, 7 number of surfaces. So what about number of edges? Triangular prism we have 9, rectangular prism we have 12, and pentagonal prism we have 15. And number of vertices will be 6, 8, and 10. Alright, next, part B, you need to find an expression for the number of faces, edges, and vertices. So let n be the number of sides of the base of prism. So number of faces will be 5 equals to 3 plus 2, 6 equals to 4 plus 2, 7 equals to 5 plus 2. So number of faces will be equals to n plus 2, number of sides plus 2. To find number of edges will be 9, look at the pattern, 9 equals to 3 plus 3, 12 equals to 3 plus 4, 15 equals to 9 equals to 3 times 3, 12 equals to 3 times 4, and 15 equals to 3 times 5. So number of edges will be 3 times n, will be 3n. And lastly, number of vertices will be, looking at the pattern here, number of vertices will be 2 times n, 2n. Okay, and part C, number of faces for a prism with octagonal base with 8 sides. So you need to find number of faces will be 8 plus 2. looking at the formula n plus 2 here, b equals to 10. Number of edges will be 3 times n, 3n. So 3 times 8 will be 24. And number of vertices will be 2n, 2 times n, or 2 times 8 in this case will be 16. Alright, that's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.